What we have here is a confidential report by Johnson's own government, marked official sensitive, that exposes the falsehoods that Boris Johnson has been putting forward. This is cold, hard evidence that categorically shows the impact a damaging Brexit deal would have on large parts of our country. He told the people of Northern Ireland to their faces, there'll be no forms, no checks, no barriers of any kind. You will have unfettered access. Then look at page 5 of this confidential report, which will be in your hands in a moment. In private, the government says something very, very different. It says there will be customs declarations and security checks between Northern Ireland and Great Britain. It's there in black and white. It says there will be customs declarations, absolutely clearly, for trade going from Northern Ireland to Great Britain. The government cannot rule out regulatory checks, rules of origin checks, and animal and public health checks also. And for trade going the other way, from Great Britain to Northern Ireland, there will be all of the above, plus potentially damaging tariffs.
I just want to go back to that Northern Ireland document, the Treasury document, because it's been produced by your own government. You were asked at the start of this campaign and you said no checks, no extra details for Northern Ireland exports whatsoever. But this document says the exact opposite. It's produced by your civil servants in your Treasury.
Well,
so are you now saying that the voters of this country shouldn't trust your government and they should believe you instead?
They should believe exactly what I say, which is there will be no checks on goods going from GB to NI, from NI to GB, because we are going to come out of the EU whole and entire, and that was the objective that we secured. And by the way, it is a vast improvement on the original proposal, which would indeed have carved out Northern Ireland and kept it in the EU for all sorts of purposes, and we're able to do a fantastic deal for our country. And now is the time to seize it. And if there are any, by the way, one of the great benefits of the deal that we've done is if there's any particular that the people of Northern Ireland don't like, then of course they are all those provisions automatically elapse in 4 years' time. But if there's anything that they don't like, then they can vote to stay in alignment with the EU for those purposes. But it is a fantastic deal that allows us to get out as a whole country and move on. And the great virtue of our deal, the thing that we've done, is that it ends the wrangling and the bitterness in Parliament, and we move on. Every one of the 635 candidates standing, or 600 and something, 30-something candidates, something else, I think it's more than 630, standing at this election has approved our deal. And that's in stark contrast to the Labour Party, where I think at least 100 of their candidates say that they want to back Remain. So, you know, if you want to get this thing done, if you want the country to move forward, you've got to vote.